I'm overwhelmed. I don't know, I'm like in survival mode every minute of every day. You go to sleep at night and you wake up in the morning and everything, you forget for those first few moments in the morning, and then you remember. And it's like a waking nightmare every single day, and it just never stops. It's never ending.
Yeah.
I just want them to come back. They need to be home. They don't belong out there.
It's the mystery that's gripping New Zealand. A fugitive father and his 3 children spotted together for the first time in nearly 3 years, trekking through the wilderness.
October 3rd, 2024. 2 16-year-old pig hunters are trekking through their father's farmland in Maricopa, New Zealand. It was dusk. The pair were waiting for the pigs to emerge from the tree line, through a wire fence, and into a field to graze for an easy shot. After a while of waiting, they spotted something unusual. Coming towards them, they saw camouflaged figures from a distance, only about 50 meters away. A man, followed by 3 children, could be seen walking through the rough terrain. In this photo, the man is carrying some type of weapon. The teens also described the man having a long beard, while the children wore masks and wet weather gear, each carrying camouflaged backpacks. The pig hunters briefly spoke to one of the children, asking if they knew this land was private property. It's believed that the oldest child, a girl, replied, "Yeah, duh." At which point, the hunters asked, "Well, does anyone know you're here?" The girl replied, "Only you," before turning around and continuing to walk with the group. Finding this odd, the pair recorded the encounter on their phones. Little did they know this video marked the first sighting of 8-year-old Jada Phillips, 6-year-old Maverick Phillips, 5-year-old Ember Phillips, and their father, Tom Phillips, in over 3 years, and would lead to New Zealand's biggest manhunt in history. Before their disappearance, Tom Phillips lived in Otorohanga with his 3 children. Much of their time was spent on the family farm in Maricopa. Maricopa is home to fewer than 100 residents. The rural area is renowned for its stunning landscapes and close-knit atmosphere, forestry and fishery work, as well as its rich deposits of fossils, which attract both locals and curious visitors. At the time of their disappearance, Tom had recently separated from the children's mother, Catherine, after 8 years of marriage. Embracing his new role, he took on the responsibility of homeschooling his children. Tom was well regarded for his extensive outdoor skills. An experienced hunter and camper, he had grown up in the very landscapes where his family had farmed for generations. His deep familiarity with the rugged terrain and survivalist expertise would give a plausible explanation for how Tom has managed to disappear for so long. The Phillips family was last seen on September 11, 2021, at their family farm. 2 days later, their abandoned Toyota Hilux was found at Karaither Beach, swamped by waves. Despite an extensive search involving planes, helicopters, and drones, no trace of the family was found, leading to the assumption they might have been swept out to sea. The search base at Maricopa Hall was stood down on September 19th, and daily searches were suspended on September 24th. On September 30th, 2021, 19 days later, Phillips and his children were sighted riding a bike on Mongatoa Road. Police quickly dispatched a plane, but were unable to locate them. Later that morning, they walked through the door of the family farm. Phillips' sister stated that he had wanted space to clear his head and had been living in a tent 15 kilometers, 9.3 miles, inland from the beach where his ute had been found. The children were reported to be perfectly healthy, described as bouncy as ever by their grandmother. A friend of Phillips alleged that he had parked the ute in a car park near where he was camping, but that it had been stolen and dumped at the beach. Due to the high costs of the search effort, estimated in the hundreds of thousands of dollars, Phillips faced charges for wasting police resources, with a court date set for November 5, 2021. This was later delayed to January 12, 2022, due to COVID-19 restrictions. On December 9, 2021, after a dispute with their mother. Tom Phillips disappeared again with the children. This time police did not initiate a search, stating he had informed his family of his whereabouts. He later failed to show up for a court date, resulting in an arrest warrant. In late January 2022, a sighting of Phillips' yacht was reported parked on Mangatoa Road. After that, Phillips returned home for about an hour on February 9, 2022, to get supplies, telling his family that the children were okay but not disclosing their location. By that point, he had grown a beard. New Zealand police believe that the children were taken by their father to a location somewhere in western Waikato, within Maricopa or the surrounding areas. The police, the children's mother, and Otorohanga Mayor Max Baxter all believe he is receiving additional help to survive. The older half-sisters of the Phillips children launched a petition in May 2022, calling on the police and relevant government ministries to do more to find them. Police subsequently made a public appeal for information on 10/7 Aotearoa. There were 2 reported sightings of the children in May, but these were later dismissed by police. The children's maternal family planned for a search in June, but this was cancelled due to concerns from police. In October, Phillips' maternal family began fundraising on Give a Little to offer a $10,000 reward themselves. They managed to raise only around half of that but stated they would supply the remaining reward money themselves. On August 2, 2023, Phillips stole a Toyota Hilux ute. He was seen driving near Kauai and Pukuru, and shopping at 2 separate Bunnings Warehouse stores in Hamilton while wearing a mask to disguise himself. The stolen ute was later found near Te Anga on August 4. On September 5, 2023, a warrant was issued for Tom Phillips' arrest after he was linked to a bank robbery that occurred in May. Police reported that Phillips has been charged with aggravated robbery, aggravated wounding, and unlawfully possessing a firearm. In May, 2 armed individuals entered a bank on Rora Street, Taikiti, and demanded cash, fleeing the scene on a black, farm-style motorbike. November 14, 2023, police released footage allegedly showing Tom Phillips, accompanied by a child, attempting to break into a store in Piopio. June 11, 2024, the police announced a reward of up to $80,000 for information leading to the return of the children within 2 weeks. They also offered legal immunity to anyone who may be assisting the Phillips family if they came forward. Authorities received 50 tips deemed worthy of consideration and set up checkpoints around Maricopa the following day. On Jada's 11th birthday, the children's mother released a video pleading for the public's assistance in the search. On October 3, 2024, Tom Phillips and his 3 children were captured on camera by teenage pig hunters in Maricopa. Following the sighting, police dispatched staff to the Maricopa area, prompting a 3-day-long search involving police and Army helicopters. However, after extensive searching, authorities reported that nothing of significance was found. Catherine, the children's mother, expressed relief that her children appeared healthy enough to carry their own bags while hiking. She emphasized that the children shouldn't have to worry about necessities like shelter, warmth, and an education. Catherine also criticized authorities for not doing enough to track down her ex-partner and urged those who might be assisting him to come forward. This footage of Tom Phillips and his 3 children still remains as the last sighting of the Phillips family to this day. As the investigation continues, hope remains for the safe return of Jada, Maverick, and Ember Phillips, as their family and authorities seek to bring them back home.